Okay, we're here at 2835 Palmer Drive here in Los Angeles. Now, we're here to inspect the main sewer line. We obviously cannot check every pipe in the house. You'll have your general inspector crawl underneath the house. He's physically going to look at everything. We're here to check the main sewer line, and this inspection is based on my opinion. So what I can tell you is that there is a clean out where the pipe exits the house on the right-hand side if you're facing it from the street. And we're actually running our camera from this clean out located here in the crawl space on the left-hand side of the house, which technically speaking should be extended to the outside. Now we have our camera in the line 116 feet where apparently it appears it's going through somebody else's property down below. So we couldn't find this with our locator because we don't want to walk on somebody's property. But we're going to record the sewer line coming back from here, and then we're going to run the camera from the clean out where the pipe exits the house. So let's bring the camera back over here. This is a connection over here from clay to cast iron. Now, as we come back, you can actually see that this cast iron, in my opinion, looks like it's in pretty decent shape. There's a very minimal amount of rust buildup over here. This, in my opinion, looks pretty good. Also, the sewer line's obviously going to have a very good grade going downhill because it goes across the street, through the neighbor's property, and going downhill apparently to an easement in the back of the neighbor's property across the street. Now, you definitely want to check the 9A report to make sure that there is a sewer permit for this property. So as we come back, looking at the inside of this pipe, this doesn't look too bad at all. Also, we're diving down with a very good grade, so that's a very good thing. You can see that was like a 45-degree dive going downhill. And this all looks pretty good to me.
Is that a show permit issued on the 9A?
Hold on. Okay, so the 9A report does show a sewer permit according to the agent. Okay, very good. That's a good thing. Okay, so let's continue coming back. We're in a clay pipe now. This is all looks pretty good. A little bit of roots coming through the couplings over there. Remember, a clay pipe is very susceptible to roots getting in at the coupling. I don't have a problem with that. What I look for a major problem like major breaks, major dislocations, and heavy roots. So let's keep coming back. We're in a cast iron pipe now, and I believe we're coming underneath the house now. Now you can see this section of cast iron is definitely getting older. It definitely does have rust buildup. You can see in it those little icicles sticking down. So this is definitely getting older, this cast iron pipe running underneath the house. Now, like I said, you want to have the general inspector look underneath the house because remember, we're looking at the inside of the pipe. We don't see the outside. And whatever he's able to inspect underneath the house, if he says the piping is leaking, then obviously it needs to be replaced. Now this is the main line also. It's going to make a turn over here and it's going to start coming back to the bathroom here on the left-hand side of the house. We always recommend that you never flush tampons, baby wipes, paper towels, things like that. Okay, so it's going to come out of the clean out over here in the little crawl space over here, and we definitely want to recommend that clean out be extended to the outside. I'm going to pause the recording when I go to the front of the house. Okay, so what we're doing is we're running the camera from the 4-inch cleaner where the pipe exits the house, and I'm pretty sure 90% that we've hit the city sewer all the way in the neighbor's property. Obviously, we cannot get into the neighbor's property to locate, but we were looking down vertically at this line. It almost looks like a chimney over here. So if we see that, definitely, I'm pretty sure the city sewer right there. So as we come back, you see we're on a vertical pipe here. That's a vertical drop, and I'm pretty sure that the city sewer, it was very clean. As we're coming up vertically, and then it goes horizontally over here into a clay pipe. This all looks good over here. You see how it's diving down there. Yeah, that definitely is the city sewer. So as we come back into this clay pipe, this all looks pretty good over here. Remember, this has got a tremendous grade going downhill. Little minor roots coming through the coupling over there, nothing really serious. You may need some periodic cleaning. I would definitely call me back in about 2 years or 1 year to re-inspect it again to make sure that it's still in fairly good condition and it doesn't need to be cleaned. Remember what I said, little minor cracks and stuff, it's very common. You're going to find that. Especially this is going all the way through an easement on the property across the road. But you can see this all looks like it's in pretty fair condition. You can see the downgrade is tremendous, how the water is flying down the sewer line. Considering the distance that it runs and where it's going, it looks like it's in pretty fair condition. Now it's going to start coming across underneath the street. We've pretty much seen all this part over here. This all looks pretty good. Here we come out of the clean out here in the front of the house, and we'll stop the recording over here.